Alright everyone, hello. We are back for the Awakening of the Rebellion Let's Play. I've been quite busy lately, just with a lot of game development stuff to be honest. And so I apologize for the lack of episodes. I did release an Awakening of the Rebellion install guide for those of you that don't know that are having trouble with installing Awakening of the Rebellion. Also talks a little bit about handling multiple mods in one Forces of Corruption installation, basically. So it's pretty helpful if you want to watch it. But let's get back to the gameplay. In the last episode, we conquered Endor, and we're building stuff on it. And apparently they have a Sith warrior in space. There might be a little bit of differences considering that I had to basically redo the entire Endor mission on my own, considering that when I tried to launch the game, the save was crashing. So thankfully I made a backup before Endor, and we can continue the series. So I did actually undo some mistakes that I made, unfortunately. I guess that's not really fair, so I guess the only thing that's really saved now is this MC-80, and I think Garmbel Iblis survived this battle, because I had to redo both of those. I basically had to redo the entire last episode on my own. It was actually less interesting, so it's good that that it happened that way. But I guess we got the more interesting battles, and then the benefit of not losing certain units. So best of both worlds. The other thing is that I got a new recording mic. Thanks to just being, I don't know, hitting 2,000 subs on YouTube now, which has given me the ability to now reinvest into my channel. Also allows me to, you know, buy more games and buy more equipment and all this stuff, which is great. And it's just, you know, I want to keep bringing the best content that I can to all of you. So, you know, buying a new mic, a new professional mic for recording. I'm still getting used to the settings, so hopefully this actually sounds good. I did some tests before just to make sure. Anyways, enough rambling. It's time to get back into the game. The next attack that we have to do is to attack Coruscant, and we have no idea what the AI is about to do. They could do anything right now. We're still having this problem at Alien. Just really annoying, the fact that we cannot invade the ground because of a stupid bug that stays from previous versions. If you guys can actually test this for me, that would be great. On the new 2.60, on a new save, so don't reuse your old saves. On a new save, can you attack Alien? Because in my personal experience, none of this, stuff happened anymore. However, I am running, you know, this is the same save that's been running since 2.50. So there's bound to be, old version bugs and stuff like that. So, if you guys could please make sure and test that you can actually land on these maps and attack them normally as the Rebellion, as Empire, and as the Black Sun. That would be great. Of course, you know, this version is open beta, so we want to, you know, get as much bugs back so we can fix them. Because bugs are bad and nobody likes them. It looks like we just received 2 more Nebulon B frigates that we just purchased, which is great. And it looks like right away we have an enemy fleet approaching Endor. They're gonna probably have to kill the Sith warrior first. But the bad part is that we have literally nothing else here besides heroes. So, and Ewoks, because Ewoks are great. I kind of need to... I have a lot of ground troops around here, and invading Coruscant should be pretty easy. I do also have a Tusken Jedi. Oh, I noticed some German text still there. Jedi Ritter Klasse. Klasse Jedi Ritter. I don't have a German accent. I'm probably mispronouncing that so bad. Ritter. Something like that. Anyways. So, let's see here. Let's actually send these Nebulon B frigates to support this fleet up here, considering we just built them. And the next thing is we should build up some ground troops to retake this planet as well, because that's you know, them controlling that planet. Even though I have it blockaded, you know, we don't want to keep them around like that. That's just not smart. So we're gonna build a bunch of people. We're also gonna send probably Yoda to deal with whatever's on that planet. It should be dealt with soon. Oh, I wanted to see what happened over Endor. Oh yeah. So they have a mercenary Venator and a Acclamator 2 cruiser stationed over my planet, so they'll probably invade it soon, considering I am deep behind enemy lines of the Black Sun. And they also are blockading Bespin right above here. So invading that is going to be easy for them. So maybe we can pull off some ships to take care of that. I don't exactly know. Let's see. They have just corvettes and fighters, really. So I think the fastest ship that can take them out is this one, and then we can send 2 Nebulon Bs and our corvette hero, and we should be able to easily wipe out that fleet over Bespin's, because we want them out of here. The other thing is they have a level 5 space station right here at Baccarat, and we kind of want that planet as well. We want to keep pushing them. Let's get into this fight. A small fight, not as big as most battles are now. It's just, you know, I really like the small battles, but at the same time, the AI right now in its current state, or just the I guess just the size of these space maps is not really well adjusted for these small battles. They kind of drag, which really sucks. And that's definitely something that we want to work on, either by probably reducing the space size is definitely going to happen anyways, but just making the AI smarter is great. That was weird. I just alt-tabbed by accident out of the game. Oh, we have some mercenary commanders up top. So we'll send our X-Wings on that. We'll send our fighters out. And we can see that our fleet right now is just devastating these corvettes. New effects. Oh, it's so glorious. Nebulon B frigates are really great for taking out corvettes. Well, then again, we do have a Watchkeeper just like crapping on everything. Let's actually move left. Move left. And our fighters are engaging. Don't let the mercenary commander get away. Come on. Unfortunately, I think they will. They'll be able to hyperspace away pretty easily. Yep. Oh well, we got him out of Bespin. We got a couple kills off that. We got 3 Crusader gunships. Crusaders are, I think, they're going to become extinct. We've kind of done a little bit of... we had a talk about how to rebalance get rid of unnecessary units, and I think Crusaders are going to go. Plus, they're sucky. I mean, maybe they could be a unique unit at Mandalore, but I really don't like any of the units from the original Forces of Corruption. I think they all the new stuff they added was stupid. I don't agree with any of the additions they added. So anything that was in the original game is probably not going to get put in. We also spied on this planet, so we get to see what's over here. Planet is... Oh, well, now we don't have vision of it anymore, but I guess the planet's right for the taking. We also know Darth Vader is actually right here, but they have a hypervelocity gun stationed right outside in the space. So they have a Golan space station up here. How's our ground units? They're taking their time to produce.
Unit in production.
And the Camino troops are also producing. We did just get, like, something corrupted. I have no idea what. Something got corrupted. I really don't... Oh. Interesting. Racketeering right here. I don't really have anything to fight back with or remove corruption. And we have a small fleet here. They have an entire space station just sitting right here at Intersection 8. So I'm kind of just blockaded because I don't have that much space forces. However, there's a lot of unused potential up here. Basically, we have, yeah, this guy. This fleet could easily take whatever's... Well, okay, they have a Golan 3 up here. So maybe not. But what we could do totally is sweep down here and take out these planets. I mean, Ordubani gives me some cash, so might as well do that. They probably have a level 3 space station here and here. And I'm correct in that assumption. But I don't have anything to leave up here. So we can... basically what we're going to do now is
building under construction.
Build another space station level and quickly, very, very quickly, put some ships on defense. Looking for very good defensive ships. In fact, split the heroes up because we don't need both. Bring them here and bring him down here. I know there's a little bit of time here that they could potentially attack me, and I could get screwed. But we'll see. We'll see if that happens. Other thing is that while this is happening, let's just leave some X-Wing squadrons in a Nebulon B frigate and then attack the Maw if I could. Because the Maw is another planet. We don't want them having this. But that's only space. So we just send a fleet back here, and then we'll send it back, and we'll have that conquered. Getting the Empire out of here. We don't want them anymore in our Outer Rim territories. We've really pushed them back. I don't even know. I think the Empire is basically finished at this point. It's basically the Imperial Remnant, even though we haven't captured Coruscant yet. Even though we're not the New Republic yet, they're basically screwed. They've lost Quat, and they've lost most of their main fleet. We killed the Executor, so they're out of that for a while. They don't have really anything to push with. We're just going to send all our fighters ahead on a sweep. Ooh, I forget that these things spawn Lancers now. I'm still thinking in 2.50 terms. Yes, Backbreaker. However, that Lancer frigate doesn't look like it's really protecting the space station too well. I mean, these ships are gonna easily be able to penetrate this defense. Considering, I think that the Home 1, even though it got nerfed actually, I definitely nerfed it balance-wise. It has less shields and less armor. Even so, it's still about the power of a Golan 1 battle station. So, and along with that, we have another MC-80. So, speed up time. Maybe we could take out a shield generator or two. Whoa, we got the missiles from the TIE bombers hit our Y-wings. That was actually pretty bad. Maybe we could take out a hangar, considering I don't see anything protecting this space station right now. Let's actually zoom in, take our X-wings out for a ride. Launch all torpedoes. Oh, looks like they just brought in a Carrot cruiser. And we took out a hangar. And hit and run strategies with the Rebellion. Get them out of there. Turn on Y-wing ion cannons. And get our fighters out of there. Send our X-wings out on the TIE fighters so that they don't engage our stuff. And in the meantime, our fleet is coming in. But that Lancer frigate's going to eat up our X-wings. The other thing is that people have said that there was a discussion, I forget if it was on our forums or if it was on my YouTube videos. Let's get these A-wings out of there with boost engines. Reform our fighter fleet. Somebody said that the anti-fighter frigates are very weak and they don't do enough. And I agree. After looking at a Lancer just being that close to 3 sets of X-wings, X-wings should have been dead. Or at least severely, mostly destroyed. And that's not really happening. Maybe that's, that's a problem with just, I guess, Rebellion fighter power. But to be honest, even if Black Sun fighters are out in the open, like, for example, if I send all these fighters out right now on a bombing run mission against the Lancer, I think I'm going to kill it, yeah. So, it's not exactly the type of balance I'm looking for in terms of anti-fighter capabilities right now. Oh, and then we just set our fighters on defense to protect against this Imperial fighter assault, and we're doing pretty well. And this Carrot cruiser is pretty destroyed. It's not going to be able to do anything against the Home 1 cruiser for sure. People have also wanted this ship buildable, but I think that that's a little bit ridiculous. Considering this ship is... If you could actually build this ship as the Rebellion, I think the Rebellion would be pretty overpowered. That's the only ship I would really build. And, I think it should stay as a special ship, even though I know that, there were at least 4 of those in active service in terms of the lore, but I mean, whatever. I read sometimes gameplay over lore, because, you don't want to become... the lore, has some pretty crazy things going on in it. Pretty overpowered stuff. You don't want to overdo it in your game, otherwise the game just becomes ridiculous. The other thing that I realized is that this ship right here actually has spaces for torpedo tubes, if you could see them. So we're probably going to be adding torpedo tubes to this ship to make it more unique from other MC-80s. That or giant concussion missiles. Either or, we're going to add something to this ship, make it a little bit more diverse. Because right now this ship, it's really good against anti-fighter, actually. It's the best anti-fighter ship out of the capital ships. But if you know, like, that's not really a role I'm really looking for when I buy a capital ship. I don't want a capital ship to, like, destroy fighters. Like, that's ridiculous. So we're probably gonna make it this guy's power more reliant on torpedoes, less on lasers, considering this guy has no ion cannons. So it's going to be more of a penetration ship, and it's also going to have anti-fight. So it's going to be anti-fighter, but most of its power is going to come from its torpedoes or missiles. We don't know which one. I'm thinking probably missiles, but it could be torpedoes. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think that ship should need? Because I doubt that any of you actually actively would buy the MC-80A right now. Right now, if I remove this from the game, nobody would bitch about it because it's not really that good. And there's actually a really good quote out there in terms of game design that says something around like, a game designer's job is finished when you can't take anything away. If you know you can easily take something away and it won't really affect the balance of the game or the outcome of the game, then you know that you have some stuff that isn't really useful. I think Republic at War does a really good job, or at least the closest it can, to having every unit be as useful as it can be. When I hear strategies about Republic at War, people are like, oh yeah, get this ship over this ship, or that ship over that ship. And it's like, in our game, we have all these ships, and does it really matter if you have an MC-80 Liberty over an MC-80? Like, I guess, one spawns fighters and has more guns than the other, and it costs a little bit more. But, there isn't really that much diversifying these roles, as much as I'd want them to. And it looks like we have Lats in space defending the Maw. So that's interesting. Have we ever had a space battle over Maw? I don't know. This might be the first time. We might have.
There they are.
Black holes and stuff. This is where the Empire, in the lore, the Empire gets most of its crazy tech from. And I think this is where the first Death Star was built too. So we might actually implement that into our campaigns. We're back in this fleet. The Dauntless, the new Nebulon B support ships are in this fleet now. And the good old MC-80 wingless.
Proceeding to coordinates.
So we're just going to move on forward and
Squadron,
do the same thing we did last attack. Oh, Lancer frigates. See, like, all those A-Wings should have been dead right there. All of them. Because I didn't see that Lancer frigate. And, yeah. That I should have easily lost, like, the entire A-Wing squadron there with that blunder. But I don't. I could just pull them away, which is like, not sure if balanced. There's still a lot of work to be done. As much as people love the balance of this game, there's still a lot of things that could be done. So we're bringing our fleet up, our fighters. I don't know why interceptors are trying to attack our main ships. That is literally the opposite of what they should be used for, but let's actually stop the ship movement. Oh my god, that explosion was huge. Bring the Dauntless up and then use the Nebulon B as a defensive support ship against fighters and other small frigates. So to attack the Lancer. Like, I should not be able to skim this close to the Lancer and be able to just only take a couple of X-Wing squadrons worth of damage. Or X-Wing fighters. Excuse me. I'm like... That coffee is just... burping out coffee. We're going to send our fighters down on this shield generator. Although we should have sent it on the hangar. And we didn't even strike it. Oh. Oh, there's the Lats. They're really small. This is a really weird bug. There's the Lat transport. It's just sitting up here. Really small, tiny. So that's definitely a bug that we are aware of. Oh no, our ship's taking hull damage. Send our fighters back. Send our fighters back to defend. Our Nebulon B needs to actually attack this Carrier Cruiser. Oh my god, half health. Pull the ship away. We might lose it. We don't want to lose it. That would be bad. That's a lot of money. Hey, just torpedo that Carrier. There we go. Take out the hangars. I doubt a TIE Interceptor squadron will be able to take out an entire ship. But our engines on this ship are actually being destroyed really fast. Good thing is that this ship doesn't have any shield generators, so we could just, as long as we get it away from combat, it'll recharge shields. And this Lancer's trying to skim past everything and attack us. Turning on missile scrambling on the Dauntless, making sure that no TIE bombers can attack. Oh my god, they still launch torpedoes. There's one left. There we go. He's dead. And then some TIE Interceptors clean them up too. Oh, they're so fast. Carrier Cruiser's coming through again. They really want to kill this ship. But it's not going to happen. Pull the Nebulon B back to support that ship back there. Considering they just seem to just be avoiding my frontline Dauntless attack and just going straight for my MC-80 in the back. And the engines on the Nebulon B almost got taken out too. Nebulon Bs are actually pretty good at taking out TIE fighters, to be honest. They're not that bad. They got a lot of laser cannons. The more laser cannons you have in a ship, the better it is against fighters. They're still sending ships back there. That's hilarious. Let's actually angle these ships for attack, so that the entire guns on the right side of the ship got destroyed. So we'll angle the ship so they can actually attack, and Nebulon B will be able to take out most of them. There we go. Golan 1 down. This was actually a very long battle versus a Golan 1. Or Golan 1, right? Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Golan 1s. Oh, can the X-Wings do it? Yes, the X-Wings can torpedo it. X-Wings OP. Those lats are going to get away. But, that's okay. They'll be sent back to God knows where. Middle of nowhere.
Building started.
Alright, the Maw is secured. Back to Merc. Back to there. You can even see the fleet going back to Ordibana. That's where the lats are heading. That's going to take a long time. Build up a space station over here, and we're going to move forward on the Ordibana attack, which will actually free up this Watchkeeper. We'll be able to combine fleets, and soon, once we attack Merc, we'll be able to use all these ships and send them to the core to attack Coruscant. Because we need to regroup our fleets. As long as the Empire doesn't attack us in a weird place, or the Black Sun, really. Hopefully. Apparently Endor is still being blockaded, but we do have stuff now on the ground, which is nice. I'd rather build troops than turbo laser towers. I'll build some heavy tanks. 3 heavy tanks should be good, considering we have a lot of heroes down there. And Bespin could use a space station, I guess. Maybe another tank squadron down there. I think we do need to push through. Maybe take Sullust, to be honest. Right now we need to focus on the Outer Rim, though. And, let's actually leave... Well, we can't really do that. What we can do is send this defensive set of Nebulon Bs over here to this intersection and send our attack fleet down. As long as we have something in space to defend, we should be okay. Build next level space station, fast. Level 3 space station's building up here, and we have enough of a defensive fleet to do something. We also have some smugglers not being used. Holy crap! There's actually quite a bit of stuff here. I didn't know that there were so many Imperial Star Destroyers stationed at Ordibana. I wonder if we can actually win this. I mean, this is the last Outer Rim Imperial fleet. Everything else is backed up into the core. It's just one Imperial Star Destroyer and a lot of support ships.
What do you suggest?
Moving to
We
coordinates.
can definitely risk it.
Standing by.
See if we can do it.
Reporting in.
Considering,
The enemy is approaching.
as long as their fighter fleet isn't like ridiculous, doesn't seem to be that bad.
Moving
That
out.
Imperial Star Destroyer does have upgraded TIE fighters though, so
Reporting
uh,
in. Reporting.
the fighter attack force is going to be a little bit stronger.
Ready for command.
So we can actually send out
Yes, sir.
our fighters to defend.
Right away. Attacking target.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Jamming sensors.
Those A-wing missiles just destroyed the entire fleet of TIE interceptors. And our X-wings are going in and taking out all the TIE scimitars.
Fire at will. Roger that.
Sweet. Alright, we took out their first set of attack. Holy crap! I actually saw vision now. They have a escort carrier. Wow, an interdictor cruiser. I haven't seen one of these the entire Let's Play. This is the first time we're seeing one of these guys. They're really expensive, but they're really useful. They do have a lot of support ships, though. This could easily overwhelm us if we don't play this right.
Setting course. I'm right with you.
We're gonna have to chip away at their defenses in this case. Wow, they really are pooling their reserves here.
Complying with orders.
So, what we could do is just set up
An excellent
attack.
tactic.
Like, oh my God, they're pulling their fleet away. These assholes. But we do have an undefended escort carrier.
Ready.
All bombers, strike it.
Attack. Yes, command.
And set the A-wings on defense. Make sure that nothing gets past in terms of fighters. Because they might retaliate once we
Yes, sir.
blow this shit up. Send the Y-wings back.
Engaged.
Our fighters have done enough damage
Ready.
in that strike. We don't want to keep... Because if I kept them on point there, or attacking... see, like, the escort carrier is dead anyways. Get to watch it blow up. It blows up from the inside. You can see the hangars just smoldering. Oh, man.
Move out.
That is impressive.
Y-wing squadron.
I
am with you.
That is not good.
Try finding
I can tell you that right now that is not good. We have a lot of fighters coming in. Put on the shield generators.
beware of traps.
An entire bomber strike on the ion cannon batteries there. And their fleet is just like passing us? Are they trying to flank us?
Suggest.
What is this AI trickery sorcery? Alright, so send all fighters away from that clusterfuck back there.
Ready.
Wow, the home one is just taking all that damage. This is not good. B-wings. Oh my God, our shields are going to be down. The entire enemy attack force is attacking home one. Is this a Imperial... Oh, it's shit, it's an Imperial 2 Star Destroyer. Yeah, I think we might lose home one in this strike. Holy shit.
Bombers at the ready.
When I said that we could potentially not play this right, I think we didn't play it right. Come on. Defensive fighters. Bring that Mon Calamari ship into the middle of that.
I am with you.
Oh, shit. This is not good. This is really not good right now. And that Imperial Star Destroyer still has all its shields. Holy crap.
What do you suggest?
And our ion cannons are hitting home one, so if he tries to retreat, we're totally screwed. We did blow up an interdictor cruiser, but wow, this is bad. We need to get at least this MC-80 out of here, because we know we lost home one. There's no way he's surviving this. God damn. I didn't think I'd lose home one in that fight. Wow, they really have it stacked over there. It is their last fleet. We have it blockaded from all angles.
Construction complete.
That was unfortunate.
Construction complete.
That was an unfortunate loss there. I should have realized that was way too much to take with 2 ships. But alas, what can you do? Hindsight's always 20/20. And once the shield generator went down on that ship, that was it. Like, they were just pecking me with ion cannons, and not really much you could do there. All right, we have this invasion force ready. So let's get it going.
Recruiting
Should actually
soldiers.
reinforce Jomark,
Unit
considering we just
introduction.
saw what they have up here. But they don't really have any land troops, except that one lat that probably by now got there. Alright, let's send up here, and Yoda will help us attack.
Help you, I can.
We're probably going to redo how the heroes are done. I think that the heroes that are supposed to die in the movies will spawn, but they will only have one life attached to them, and if they die, they die. So Home 1, for example, I think that would be cool. Eventually, we just run out of heroes and have no more. Maybe that's a stupid idea. I don't know. Someone like Luke, though, would stay around. He would respawn. Mon Mothma would die. I don't know. There's a lot of things we can do with heroes. It's just kind of weird to have Yoda and Obi-Wan still here. But I guess I am crafting my own rebellion story. Alright, we're invading Merc. Merc. This planet has seen so much combat.
Come.
It's not even funny. Let's bring down a set of attack tanks. Heaviest attack tanks in Yoda.
The legendary Master Yoda has returned.
And send our entire force down to the other landing zone. Oh my god, we have some wolves and shit. Keep forgetting that these things exist on this planet. Yoda just fucking destroyed that wolf.
Ready, am I?
Nobody cares.
Come.
Jedis don't care about no wolves. Some force-sensitive wolves. It's random crap like this that they added into this game that makes no sense. Because I'm pretty sure those wolves didn't exist pre Forces of Corruption. They took so much like liberty to add so much like random bullshit.
Course plotted. Right away.
I don't know. It just makes no sense.
You see.
There we go. Here's a sizable attack force for the rebellion. Lots of tanks
Shrouds this place. The dark side.
and a Jedi. Yoda.
Enemy has been spotted.
What do we have here? ATST Walker? Yeah, that's not going to survive our artillery barrage. And some stormtroopers.
From the foes.
They're also building a anti-vehicle turret, and that's dead now.
Careful when sensing the future.
What do they even have around here? They have a factory?
We've secured a
Guarding the
door
rear.
pad.
What in the world?
We've lost a building.
So that's where they're getting their ATSTs from. Oh man, they have a turbo laser tower. Yoda, go!
We've lost a building.
They also have an AA cannon, like right there. Okay, come on, AAC. Don't get too cocky there. Don't get cocky. Just because we have a Jedi. Oh shit! I just saw lasers. I just saw TX-130s just take out our stuff. TX-130s have gotten an incredible... I don't know if... like, the buff is really incredible on these things. And if you've noticed, the laser cannon is new. It even has a new swiveling turret on it. They're pretty ridiculous when it comes to taking out troops.
Unit destroyed.
I can.
Take out the shield generator. Yoda's on like a secret mission.
Look, I'm so old to young eyes, do I? Come.
Come on, shake it to the ground. Oh my gosh. I'm not paying attention to the tanks. The tanks are getting destroyed. There's another turbo laser tower right there.
Ready to deliver. All lights are green.
Alright, come on. Let's move our entire force this way. See, Yoda needs help from that ATST.
We're right behind.
There we go.
We've
Take it out.
secured a door pad.
Alright, all turbo lasers are offline now.
Reach. Look as good you will not.
We've lost
Ooh.
a build pad.
Vehicle level tech... Dude, they were producing
Secured
vehicles
a
here?
build pad.
Tech center level 2. Yeah.
We've lost a build pad.
No. You're not using our outer rim territory as vehicle production. That shit ain't happening.
There. I will go. Proceeding with
These tech centers also, I have a feeling that we're going to make them a little bit more... What I also wanted to do for this mod is make the ground battles, the structures, have a little bit more effect. So you know how space stations, well, you know, space stations actively participate in combat. And that's really cool to fight against, because you know, you're not just running around destroying buildings and stuff. You're also having to deal with space stations that are sitting around. Why hasn't that tower been taken now? There we go. There we go. Turrets are down. And it would be cool if these, you know, you could totally add turrets to structures on the ground. So it would be awesome if some of these structures came with defensive turrets or, you know, hard points that you'd have to destroy. I don't think anybody's done that yet in any mod. So, you know, I might experiment a little bit with that. And that would be awesome if you had, like, a fortress, like, building that just had, like, lasers on it. And you'd have to actually, like, assault a ground facility that had, like, you know, turrets firing right back at you. It would make ground combat a little bit more interesting, but also campy at the same time, so you'd have to be careful with how it's done. The other thing is that these tech centers probably should spawn something. They don't spawn anything right now. If a planet has a tech center, level 2 for vehicles, you'd feel like level 2 vehicles would be present and ready to attack you if you came down there, considering they're producing them. Kind of like if they spawn TX-130s. Of course, that would make land combat a lot more difficult, but at the same time, if we reduce prices in the mod, which we probably are going to end up doing, is reducing prices, we'd have, like, nice, cooler, larger battles. Maybe that doesn't fit the spirit of the mod, I don't know. Land battles has just always been really boring for me. And for a lot of people. But I think that Republic at War does a great job of making ground combat interesting. It makes it slow, but at least it looks interesting, and it's a little bit more fun and tactical. These stormtroopers just got wrecked, all of them. They came out, and Yoda just swiped them once. Everybody's dead. Oh, more wolves. Great. I love wolves. We actually lost a sizable amount of tanks in this battle.
Yes.
Moving forward, the rebellion is assaulting. Oh my goodness. See, this is a problem. They're pretty... You know what? Call in an orbital strike. Yeah. Eat crap.
I've got my approach vector.
And then just in case, another wide-wing bombing run. Oh my god, how many TX-130s do they have on this planet?
Help you, I can.
TX-130s are really, really difficult to fight. In fact, they're probably a little bit overpowered from what I'm noticing. They're only shielded Empire vehicle.
We've secured a build
And
pad.
they have the most damage out of all of them.
We've lost a build pad.
Come on.
We've secured a landing zone.
Alright, let's find this TX-130 and kill him. I mean... There we go. Yeah, once you bring in the AAC with its missiles, TX-130s die pretty fast. So, AACs are probably on the level of TX-130s, except the thing about AACs is that they're not shielded, and TX-130s are. But TX-130s do come with shields and cannons, so we can't really do anything there with that. Maybe just lower the damage on them, on the cannon especially. That cannon's supposed to be anti-infantry, and it turns out that it just destroys vehicles just as well. So,
Planetary
Merc is back.
achieved.
We have taken it,
Building under construction.
taking control of the Outer Rim again. And Ordubana remains under Imperial control, and so does literally everything else in the core. And it looks like Black Sun actually backed off as we started building tanks. So
Building
we can
started.
build a space station there. Next, I guess the next point of attack is Ordubana. We have to figure out how to attack that. And I think combining these fleets and then sending them all together should prove a successful tactic. But we do need something at least defending here, because they could sneak another fleet through Abrigado Ray into Intersection 4 and make all this work that we've done useless. So what we could really do is maybe just take one, because we need a support ship for sure in this attack. And we're gonna need to make sure that this also gets guarded. But we don't really have anything to defend this area with. We could risk it.
Enemy fleet approaching.
It looks like another fleet is coming in at Endor again.
Right away.
Let's send our fleets this way. And we're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna do a quick strike. Quick strike.
Tactical battle imminent.
Intersection 4. Praetor. I had a feeling they'd pull something like this. Oh man. What do we do now? We have some defensive units stationed here. But against the Praetor? We're gonna get a lot of fighters.
Upgrade in progress.
And we do have a lot of extra X-Wings. If we bomb the shield generator, we might just be able to do it.
Upgrade.
To be fair though, if we can kill a Praetor with the fleet we have right now, there's some imbalancement.
Complete.
We shouldn't be able to do that at all.
Proceeding to coordinates.
Yes, sir.
So we'll actually test it.
Firing.
We'll be an active tester and test to see if we can actually take out a Praetor with this
Copy.
force that we have here.
Copy.
This is a lot of bombers.
Squadron,
So
moving
one
out.
shield generator strike is going to probably disable the shields.
Moving out. Stabilize your
But this is the only set of fighters we get, and we just ran into enemy fighters instantly. TIE interceptors and TIE scimitars, but it's not enough, not nearly enough.
reporting.
Space station.
They have TIE scimitars actually attacking our shield generator. One strike actually did quite a lot. Alright. Everybody,
Primary target.
strike the shields. X-Wings, take out the TIE scimitars after you launch torpedoes. There we go. Shields are down.
Standing by.
Yeah, so stuff like this is what I'm talking about. Also, why is there only one hardpoint for 5 separate engines on this ship? Seems like bullshit. And one hangar for the entire set of fighters. I don't know. See, that's the thing about this stuff is we're going to be doing an entire overhaul of how, you know, engines and shields get targeted. Basically, Rebellion ships are not going to have any engines. I think I've talked about this before, but I want to just, you know, keep talking about it because I feel like it might actually fix all these problems that we're having balance-wise with Rebel fighters. Yeah, like that shouldn't be able to take out all 5 engines on a Praetor. There should be 5 hardpoints each for each engine. As long as one engine remains, they can go back into hyperspace. That would make Imperial Star Destroyers menacing. At the same time, look at this ship should have 4 shield generators because it has 4 spaces for them. So imagine if this ship had 4 shield generators that I had to destroy and 5 sets of engines that I had to destroy with Rebel fighters before I could even think about attacking the hull. That would make the ships like this in the Imperial, you know, in the Imperial, I guess, fleet just absolutely menacing, which would be awesome. I mean, like, you'd really have to, like, do a coordinated strike with all your Rebel fighters to take out shields. But look, like, we're basically, we've killed a Praetor with, what? How many squadrons? It hasn't even, we haven't even gotten to the space station yet. So, yeah, there's still a lot to be done for this mod. That was the weirdest thing. A bunch of clothes just fell out of my closet, just randomly, just cause. That actually freaked me out quite a bit. What the hell? Anyways, but yeah, we've killed a Praetor with literally nothing. So that just shows you that we've got some balance issues, and you know, we got to work on them still.
They're falling back.
Also, a Praetor should at least spawn like an entire fleet of Imperial fighters. And they don't right now, which sucks. So Praetor destroyed. With whatever the hell we had here. Like, that's not even fair for the Empire. Kind of makes the Let's Play a little bit anticlimactic, doesn't it? But I think we've done a lot of combat in this episode, and I think that's about all the time I have for this part. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave your comments on what you think we should do for rebalancing this mod, because there's still obviously issues. I never claim for this mod to be perfect. Still, there's a lot of work to be done. So I'd love to see discussions on improving the mod and making it even more balanced. If we can get it as interesting and exciting as Republic at War, I think we could, that would be a great goal to achieve for our mod. So, yeah, please start discussions on how to balance Imperial ships versus Rebellion ships versus Black Sun ships. I think that is a great discussion to have, considering right now that is the most unbalanced portion of the game, I think, in my opinion. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching. I can't wait for the discussions, and I hope to see you in the next part. Bye.